So we're out with Lana this morning. Good girl, good listen. Oh, you got eye boogers. Okay, hold on. Hold on, I gotta get your camera ready. Okay, hold on. Oh my goodness. Okay, did I get it? I can't tell. Lana. Oh, good girl, good sit. All right, no treat. Good sit. All right. So this morning, um, just gonna do a short video just because she was having some issues with sitting the other day on command, which I thought was very strange. She's been usually doing pretty good on being responsive, so I just want to make sure that it was hopefully the heat and not just a different person giving her the commands. So we're just out um, today. I'm gonna record a different scenario. So the morning scenario should be the easiest one. You know, we're kind of out casually working on very minimal distractions. Um, she's not tired or anything, so probably the best conditions that she can be in, and then we'll stop and I'll start recording again on a later session when we're out and about and there's some distractions and maybe she's more tired, and then I'll try to get in a third one as well, maybe when we're out on our social this evening. So this part is not going to be too long because it's more so just a warm-up and just to make sure that her behavior is okay. But it'll also be really good practice today anyways, because we're going to be trying to integrate her into just kind of automatically sitting whenever she stops on the leash. So we're going to do it a couple times here without or with prompts to see if she needs help, and then gradually see if we can just get her into the habit of just sitting whenever we stop. Okay? Got a couple pups coming up here. So a little bit more distracted already. What do you think of the little ones, huh? You gonna say hi? Hi. You're so cute. Alright, so now she's distracted. We're gonna go ahead and use her name. Lana. Yes. And sit. Good girl, good sit. Alright. And the reason why I'm showing my hands too right now is just so that way the camera can see the motion that I'm doing, as well as also the fact that I'm not luring her, right? Because sometimes when we're beginning training, especially with pups that are treat motivated, we'll use a treat to kind of get them to focus and incentivize them to follow what we're doing with the motions. But this time, because it's something basic that she should have down pretty good, just making sure that she's doing it just on the command or the hand gesture, and then getting rewarded after. Oh, good girl, good potty. And then getting rewarded afterwards with a treat. Always giving her at least that positive feedback, letting her know that she did really good. But especially when we're going to be hopefully reconditioning a new behavior, giving in those extra rewards as well. I've got her on a looser leash right now too, just so we can get in that little bit of recall practice and not having her always right next to me. I'm not going to discourage it, of course, by any means, but at the same time, I'm not really sorry, had to wait for the loud cars to pass. At the same time, I'm not really focusing on that for this walk, right? So once again, Lana. Yes, good girl. Sit. Good sit. Good job. Okay, good girl. All right. Gonna try to walk a little bit more, give her some freedom, a little bit of time to get distracted and reset, and then we'll try it again. The next time we'll try it, I want to see if she starts doing it automatically, just to anticipate what I will ask her to do next, so that way we can just start bridging that gap. Okay. So giving her a break, letting her get distracted by her nose. Then when she kind of resets again, we'll go ahead and try one more time. Lana. Good girl. Alright, so no hand gesture, no sit command. We'll try it with just the verbal too. Lana, come. Sit. Good girl. Good sit. Alright, that was good. So that's another thing we can practice developing as well, is kind of cutting out the hand gestures, because if there's any kind of variation, especially with dogs that are more or less sensitive, you know, she might be expecting the hand gesture, or if the hand gesture isn't perfect, that might also be throwing her off, or she might be dependent on it too, and that's something that we don't want as well. So a good way to practice that is by separating them, just like separating her name with the leash pressure. We can also separate the command with the gesture. All right, so that time we did just the verbal command, and this time we'll do just the gesture to see how that does. All right. Okay. Lana, sit. Oh, oh, sit. Oh no, I did the verbal with the gesture. All right. It's very hard sometimes to separate certain things, and that's why it's really important to be aware of what you're doing when you're trying to work with your dog, so that way you can make the proper adjustments. Okay. So we got the other small pups up ahead, a little bit of a distraction there, so we'll try again. Lana. Perfect, right? So that time we know that she went off the gesture and not the verbal command, because we didn't do the verbal command. So this morning walk, you know, it sounds silly, but sometimes it's always good to go ahead and reinforce the basics anyways. Just especially when you have a difficulty replicating results that you feel it should be pretty easy for. And so it might also be the situation or scenario that she was in as well, and we just want to make sure that we might have to practice that, getting her to be able to focus and sit even when she is hot and distracted or tired. But for now, we're just gonna keep building on it, just because, like I said, the main goal for this, for her, is to kind of get her to automatically do it when the leash stops. So we're going to go ahead and try that. So she's good about redirecting. Let's see if we can get her to sit. Lana, sit. Good girl. So that was just the verbal. So she still definitely needs a little bit of prompting. Good girl. And we'll keep on working on that throughout the day, and I'll keep you updated. Good girl. Let's try this again. Sit. Good girl. Okay, so making sure she's not paying attention to the treats, but to us. Lana, up here. Yes, good. And the way that I do that sometimes, just to make extra sure, is holding the treat out and away from me and having her focus on my face. Lana, give me. Yes, good girl. I know it's hard. Good job. There you go. Good girl. All right. So go ahead and get a few rounds of this in. Luckily, it's a very nice, cool morning, so I should be able to get some good practice in. Good girl. And then we'll do an update later on during the day as well. Good girl. Want to do one more? Ready? One more. Just a gesture. Right? So nothing. Lana, sit. Good. So open palm, but with the verbal. So it might be the gesture also that's throwing her off. We'll keep experimenting and practicing with her. Good girl. Ready? Got a person coming through. Got another person. Oh, so many people. Ready? I'm gonna start walking away.